Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. You're welcome to Fxpreneur Global Limited. Today is 24th, and we would like to go straight up to what we have for today. We should understand the fact that building career in forex trading starts with taking the decision to do all you can against all odds to transform your financial life by efficiently navigating the financial market, just like banks and other financial institutions, through the training and mentorship of Fxpg platform. And the pairs we'll be looking at these days are the EURUSD, GBPUSD, all the major pairs, including NZDUSD, USDJPY, USDCHF, USDCAD, AUDUSD. Also, we'll be looking at GBPJPY and gold, NASDAQ, and US30. To join our academy, kindly visit fxpreneur.com.ng. And also remember to subscribe, like, share, and as well comment. Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you'll be well notified anytime we upload the content. And let's go straight up to what we have for today. Like I said, today is 24th, and we'll be going straight up to our daily market analysis. And as you can see, we have our projection done from 22nd to 26th. And based on that, we are always updating our students and also our trading community on what is happening in the market, how our analysis is playing out, and also what we're expecting to see in the market. So guys, if you watch, you see yesterday we'll have this major shift immediately when it got to this level. Though it didn't take away this buy stop liquidity, so it only get to this level and push back down. We're anticipating this particular move, and we'll cut good number of PPs today in our trading and our live trading section with our students. Now, if you watch here, you see that this market has actually broken structure here. All right, low time structure here in this particular time frame. Now, based on that, it also issued a long candle here, which is the outcome of the news, or let me say market manipulation before the news came up. Now, also, you should also know that we have an order block here in 4 hours order block. Now, having seen that we have a break of market structure, there could be a return to order block before it comes down. But we're also seeing that this market is still an uptrend until it has broken what I call the major structure. What is the major structure? The major structure is what we have here. This is a major structure. So until we have a break below this major structure, this market is not yet ready to reverse. So that is why our bias is still going to be this. We'll have this, we'll have fair value gap here. All right, we'll have a break of market structure here. So we'd like to see this happen. Just as we have now, it has traded into this fair value gap. We want to see it trade down, take away these liquidities, and trade into this particular fair value gap that we have here, and possibly go back up. All right, so we also want to see them come back to this level before they will take off to this particular level if they want to take away this liquidity. So this is what I would like to see. All right, so and then on a good day or normal, what I'm actually looking at is I want to see this level after they've come to this level here, pull back to this level, trade into this, they should come back to this fair value gap. Then after trading back to the Fed, based on what they issued us here, if they should issue us this manipulation candle back down here, we'll be expecting them to trade into the manipulation candle and do what? And come down to this particular level. So this is what we'll be expecting from here. But then if we see that these guys did not kind of issue us kind of a shift candle just like this here, manipulation candle here, that means they would like to do just this. We would like to see them come here, then come back here, all right, into this fair value gap, all right. Then they can now issue a candle that will take off this liquidity that we'll have here, all right, before they will now start thinking of coming back. They're supposed to take away that high. All right. So that is what I will be expecting from this pair. So this is my bias I'm looking at on this pair based on what I would see them issue. And also watch inside this place also we'll have fair value gap. And this fair value gap that we'll have here is where I'm actually expecting them to trade into. We'll have two things there. We'll have structural key level and we'll have a fair value gap in this place. And that is what I will be expecting them to do. I would like to see them trade into this particular level, then push back, all right? Based on how they come in here, then I'll now know if they will trade into an FVG to go to the upside. But if to downside. But if they didn't, they kept closing it as they are coming down, and that's to say, man, the are still ready to go to the upside. So that is that. Then let's go straight to another pair based on what we've seen, because we trade what we see and not what we feel. All right. So here also this is Euro USD. Euro USD have a level here. And then yesterday we analyzed that this was going to happen. We expected this particular push to the upside, though they did a little manipulation to this downside before this upside, this movement that they gave us. And this is an amazing movement that we anticipated and we made something out of it. So here, what are we then expecting to see from this pair? So here we have also another block here. It will into this level. So inside this place also, here we'll have gap that they came into close, and this level structure here is not yet broken, and we still have gap here. And inside this place, we'll have a structural key level, which is where the market is at the moment. So based on this structural key level, we want to see the reaction of the market in this structural key level. Then before we think of knowing what the market will give to us. Now let's go to 1 hour or 2 hours. Let's go to 1 hour. This is what we have. All right. So it came to this 1 hour OB here. So when it got to this particular 1 hour OB, it's beginning to come down. And we'll have this. On the normal, this was supposed to happen, it's supposed to like trade into this level. It's not supposed to keep going down. As it entered this level here, it's supposed to do what? Take off to this level here. Okay, this is what we should be expecting. So, but then, as we've not gotten this, I will still keep my eyes open while I say expect this guy to find a way to go to the upside too. But then I'm looking at them taking this market to the downside before going to the upside. Why I'm saying this is because we have a level here that we would like them to hit, though they have actually hit the particular other block here. All right, but I would like to see them hit this particular level here. Now, here we'll have break of market structure on 1 hour, and also here we'll have another block. Right here also we'll have structural key level. Then if you watch here, you zoom in, you'll see that inside the candle here, we also have this. So I would like to see them do this. And also here, we'll have an OB here. but I would like to use this particular OB because this one is contained inside this. So I would like to see them do this. Trade into this level, flush down to this level, take out this liquidity resting here, then give us an entry to buy. That is what I'm expecting to see. I'm still expecting to see this happen. I want to see them come up here, manipulate down, take out this trend line liquidity they already have here, all right? And then flush down. So I will be taking a trade here to go to the upside. This is what I'm expecting to see from this particular trade. And also, I would also like to say this emphatically that market makers have a way of doing things, right? So, oh, no pair is the same in as much as we see GBPUSD always going together, moving together. We should also expect to see variation sometime. Now, just like I said, we'll have this value gap inside here. So market changes it though, but we'll have this fair value gap here, working with what we see. As market enters into this place here, I'd like to see a push to the upside here. All right. Then before it will continue going down. Okay. That is for this, which is the index. And if they really issue us something that we actually go this way, come down here, then flush to the upside, just like as I told us earlier, remove this liquidity, I would think I'll be glad. But as it stands, this is what I'll be expecting for now. I'd like to see them trade into this, go back to this place, therefore they come down. And so if you go to your EURUSD, also you see we're expecting the same thing. All right. In EURUSD, you want to see them go to this level, then take away down to this level. But I want to see them do manipulation down to downside to take away this liquidity. Why? Because we'll have a major block here. So depending on what the market has given us here, we'll now know if we'll have a divergence there or don't have a divergence there before we can take off taking addition to the upside. But for now, in short time, we can see it as broken structure. But in long time, until this structure is taken out, there is no break of market structure. Okay, so that is what I am expecting in this particular pair. And let's go straight to GBPUSD. We're going to 4 hours to also see what we're looking at in GBPUSD. So in GBPUSD, we analyzed that this was going to happen. That was on Monday. So on Monday, we kept our eye, open that we want to see this market come to this FVG, then flush down to this level before going to the upside. Now, as we can see, the did manipulation down to downside, then they came and hit this level before going to the upside. And this tells us that, I'm taking this out, we'll have this here, and we'll have this. So we'll have this block, we'll have break of market structure, we'll have what I call the SKL, then we'll have this trading into this level. So what am I expecting? That's traded into this fair value gap. So I'm taking this out now. So I want to see this guy find a push to the upside to take away this liquidity and trade into this zone. Now, when they trade into this zone, based on the movement to this zone, I will now see what they want to do or what they want to achieve. But for market is still a kind of a downtrend until we see a break of market structure on 4 hours. So long as we see a break of this level, the previous swing high is taken out, then there is no trade for us. So if we take your Fibonacci from this level, all right, down to this level here. You see that inside this level, which is also SKL, okay, we have a structural key level here, we have structural key level here, and the major structural key level is this level here, because that is the middle of the candle. All right, so this middle here is important for us, and some people will call it the breaker block here. This middle here is important for us. All right, and that is where we'll get our structural key level. So we'll be expecting to see the market, trade into this level, find a way to do a kind of a manipulation to the upside. That is what I'll be expecting. I've seen a break of structure, a compression break of structure, trade into this particular fair value gap. I would like to see a push to the upside. All right, I would like to see a push to the upside. Then this push to the upside is what will determine what this market wants to do. All right, if they will come back here or they will create liquidity, in a liquidity, all right, maybe gather some liquidity inside here, then come back, take it out, hit here, then go back to this level before they'll find their way to the upside. Why I'm saying this is because we would not expect market to just turn just like that. It's not done anywhere. So we like to see them play around this region for some time, gather liquidity before they will go to the upside. So that is what we'll be expecting. But for now, what we'll be expecting for today is we would like to see this market go to this upside because it has broken structure on the lower time frame. So let's go to 1 hour time frame and see what we're looking at on this 1 hour time frame. In this 1 hour time frame, we have seen that already that market has been gathering liquidity inward, all right, just like a flag. Okay, so now this flag that we'll have here, we would like to see it was broken or taken off. So I would like to see them taken off. Now also we'll have later traders drawing their trend line in this form, and that's to tell you that there's liquidity lying there. So being that we'll have liquidity lying there, resting there, what are we then expecting? We're expecting to see this market, all right, find its way to the upside to take away this liquidity and trade into this fair value gap. Then before we'll have a pullback. So what we're expecting today is this. We want to see between here and between this plex and this plex, what is our of talking about our Fibonacci level. Then Fibonacci level here we'll have 50 point something, which is where the market actually is. So and also here we'll have a structural key level here. So I will still expect to see something like this down to the upside here, trade into this fair value gap here, all right, and then flush down to this level here, all right. Once it hit this level here, I'll be expecting to see a push to the upside that will take away all this liquidity and trade into this particular region. So I'll be taking out all this Fibonacci stuff to have a clear chart. So this is what I'm expecting. So when it hits this level here, and you know that in 4 hours, that the level where we're talking about now is also a structural key level. We'll have SKL there, structural key level, and also we'll have a fair value gap there on the higher time frame. So this is the place, this is the level where I'm expecting to see this market hit and begin to give us a kind of a pullback, maybe an aggressive pullback or something. All right, then before we can be taking off anything to the upside, if there will be, or possibly down to the downside, depending on what the market issue us and how the market issue us. Based on the momentum of the market, we can now tell where the market is headed. So that is what we'll be expecting in this particular pair. We'll be expecting to go long. So I will be ignoring shorts. I'll be looking to go long for this particular pair, and until I hit this level and possibly break above this level, then I'm not convinced the market has actually uh, uh, kind of shifted. If instead the market is still going to a downside, but we're expecting a pullback to the back, a pullback wave to upside now before the downside. So I'll be expecting this particular pull to the upside. That is what I'll be expecting from this particular pair. I hope this is clear. So we want to see it come down then to the upside. All right. So once we have a break of structure based on what we have seen here, we can now know what these guys are likely to do. Now we're going to gold. Gold in 4 hours we'll have another block here, and also we'll have a block here, and also here we'll have a structural key level here. Okay. Then we'll have another block down. So market has broken structure here on a lower time frame. If you go to 1 hour, you see that. So what we were expecting to see this particular thing happen. We want to see this market in worst case scenario come down, or else we'll be looking for a buy from where the market is right now. So we'll be looking for anything that made this market hit this level, or in the worst case scenario here, then up to this level. When they hit here, we expect a down flush to this level. This is what I'm expecting from this pair. Then a break of this structure here will give me a kind of indication that they've actually decided to take away this sorry, a break of this particular structure here. All right. It's what will give me a guide that they want to go to the upside. But for now, it's nothing but a mere pullback. So this is what I'm expecting from here. They're actually at SKL, so we'll be expecting a kind of a buy to this upside. AUDUSD. EURUSD performed well. Here we'll have the other block. Here also we'll have a kind of IVG. And here, being that we'll have another block here, and also we'll have structural key level here, all right, where the market is now, is at structural key level. Now, being that this structural key level market has entered here, so we'll be expecting this market to do what? To find a way to go to the upside. But in worst case scenario, come down to this level before they go to the upside, because they've broken a structure here. And because they've broken a structure here, so we'll be eyeing them to go up and take away this liquidity that we have here. This is buy stop liquidity, and here is FVG. So we want to see this guy go into this place and do something for us. Then also here, this is what I'll be expecting. I'll be expecting to have this already. This is there, so I can, in a worst case scenario here, then to the upside here. When it hits here, I'll be expecting a push to the downside. This is what I will actually be expecting from this particular pair. And if you go to a lower time frame, like 1 hour, you see that we'll have the structural key level. Yeah. So market came straight to the structural key level. And what do you expect? An up move. But before this up move, I'll be expecting to see these guys find something to do to come down to downside to take away any liquidity that they've actually created. Except when they move, they have a kind of an FVG that they have to trade into before they go to the upside. Then I can now join them to go to the upside. If not that, then my bias remains this until the major structure is broken up for us. I'm not changing my bias. So that is what I'll be expecting from this. I'll be looking at this going to the upside so I can take a trade, then to the downside. So, and find a way, I can find a way to take a trade here right now, but I'm really taking this analysis. So after this, I will look at to see if I can see an opportunity to make something out of this. And if you watch, guys, will have levels here, and this level is actually liquidity level that I would like them to come and take and then trade into this level. From here, I'm expecting an increment that will take them to the upside. Then we'll have USDCAD. USDCAD is performing well. We'll analyze this and we'll have the perfect movement of this. So as you can see, it pulled back to this level, then back here again. So we want to see them trade into this particular level, okay, and then come down. So this analysis is still valid. We are still hopeful that this analysis is going to play out 100%. So Once this market hits this particular level, all right, then I'll be expecting, depending on how the market move down to this level, I'll be expecting to know, to see if this market want to go to the upside or want to continue go to the downside. But for now, this is what we're expecting. So we'll be expecting to see this happen in worst case scenario down to this place and then to this place. This is what we'll be expecting here. But where it is right now is actually a good place for it. So for one to look for a sell to flush this level, then come into this FVG. All right, this is what we are expecting from this particular pair. And we hope you guys today market may not likely move the way it moved yesterday, market moved later in the evening yesterday. So today we're expecting them to gather some contract before they take a move, except those if they trap good number of person yesterday, that they continue issuing this particular down move to get them exploited, because these guys are actually looking at person that have been trapped and how to kind of finish them. So let's go straight to the next one. The next one is USDCHF. We caught this particular pair yesterday too, all right, and I took off my position exactly this place. So here also we'll have this block here. Okay, and market has actually hit the structural key level here. All right, then it went back up. So let me take this out and see if we have something that they have to trade into. As you can see, between here and here, there is a fair value gap. And so what they did is market broke structure. So they went back here to do what? To trade into the H4 order block. All right, after trading into this H4 order block and also trade into this fair value gap, what do we expect? We expect a push to the downside. We expect this push to the downside here. All right, so in this place now, we'll be looking at this market coming to this level here. And here, this is what we anticipated yesterday on USDJPY. So we want to see them come into this level. Then this was what we anticipated. As you can see, since on Monday, market has been gathering contract and they issued that particular move yesterday. Now, being that we have gotten this particular move, all right, and then this particular move is so aggressive that it created a kind of a fair value gap to the upside. So here also, we should know that already we'll have a fair value gap here, and market has gotten to the fair value gap to do what? To take away this liquidity and then trade into this particular level here. This is also under fair value gap, then another OB. So I will be expecting to have this trade down to downside. Boom. All right. So this is what I'll be expecting. I'll be expecting a down movement to this place. And in worst case, and also if they're that aggressive, I'll also expect them to hit this level. But I want them, when they hit this level, they should pull back a bit before they come down to this level. So those who are not carried along to actually still get some entries there. Then we're going to the next one, and that is NZDUSD. NZDUSD have performed very well, so we'll have NZDUSD. All right, we anticipated that it should come and hit this level before it goes down. Now, as you can see, market held on for some time, but after that, they went up there to hit this particular level, and after this level is now hit, they're coming back down. And based on the momentum of the market, actually, at least as we can see, that was a little flush here to take away this liquidity. It got intercepted here. All right, so what are we looking at now? There's also an FVG here that market has traded into and also have closed it. And also here, also we'll have kind of an order block here. We'll have another block here. So market has come into the particular level here, tap into this level here. What do we expect? We expect a pull to the upside. And also, where is our next target? We're actually looking at this particular level here. This level. So I will take out this, because here now we'll have what we call the buy stop liquidity here. So I would like to see these guys go to this particular side. Boom, to the upside. But in worst case scenario, I would like to see them do this. Like if you go to 4 hours, depending on what we have in 4 hours now, in 2 hours or 1 hour, then we can now tell. So in as much as we wanted to go to the upside, we should not forget the fact that there may be a need of under manipulation to the downside before they go to the upside. That, like I say earlier, no pair is the same. No pair is the same. For the fact that EURUSD is going up does not mean that all the pairs will be going up. So as you can see here, between here and here, there's also a small FVG between this particular point and this particular point. So this market is likely to give us this a push to this particular level here, then a breakdown to this level to take away this liquidity, then give us a kind of a manipulation to this level, then we'll look for entry. So we're going to trade based on what we see and not what we feel. All right, that is what we'll do. All right, so we won't like to see a manipulation to the downside because most traders are already they're already buying. Okay, so we would like to see a kind of manipulation to the downside so that to take away their liquidity before we find our way to the upside. So guys, make sure you don't make yourself a liquidity. Once you make yourself a liquidity, market will swallow you. So this is what we're expecting from this particular pair. The next one is US30. US30, we actually anticipated that this US30 is going to give us a kind of a reversal up there after it came down. So we expected that this was going to happen, all right, back to this level, then to the upside. But as you can see, this movement has been so aggressive, so much that it has taken away everything here. And this was the move we had yesterday. So I'm taking this thing and I'm changing my bias from this level because that's taking away this particular level. So what we need to understand here is this: we trade what we see and not what we feel. So market tells you what it wants to do. Yours is to do what is to react. So we don't predict, we react. So here, if you what you see, we'll have this, and also we'll have this level here. All right, where market has traded into to flush down. Now let's zoom out. Is 4 hours, and this structure is already broken and which validates what a downtrend. All right, so here also we'll have this structure broken, which also validates downtrend. But as you can see, market has not really come back to that particular OB. As you can see, we have a lot of inefficiencies up here. Okay, so what are we then looking at? We're still looking at this market coming back to this particular level here. This one is already cleared. We're looking at this market, find a way to coming down to the particular level here. And also here, also we'll have a kind of effect. We'll have another block here for us. Also, we'll have another block here for us. Okay, and so many fair value gaps. So what I will be expecting to see here is I will be expecting to see a kind of a return back to what a breaker block, which was what we got. I've got a return to the breaker block. So we'll do what? After this return of this breaker block, we want to see a flush to the downside to trade into this fair value gap. This is what I'll be expecting to see. I would like to see them pull back to the upside in lower time frame and come down to this level. Then from here, they can go back to this level before they can now go down. This is what I'll be expecting to see from this particular pair. So here also we'll have a breaker block. So this is what I want to see from this particular. And the next one is GBPJPY. GBPJPY, we analyze that this was going to happen, so they've hit this level. We want to see them push to the upside, but as you can see, momentum is already failing them. So yesterday, day before yesterday, we analyzed that we would like to see this market. Let's go to lower time frame so we can see our analysis clearly. So we analyze that we want to see this really happen. We want to see them come down to this particular level, this zone here, and once they got to this level, they want to see them go to the upside. Now, as you can see, these guys, they hit up to this level, that they came down. All right, they came down. So here also they've broken a kind of macro structure then, and they're coming back to here. So let's go back to lower time frame here. If there's any reference point, maybe you can just hold. All right, so here this is what we'll have. then this is also what we'll have. As you can see, they are creating a kind of what we call the in liquidity. Now, this inner liquidity that they're creating here, all right. So they just want to take away this particular high, trade into the particular OB, and then flush down. All right, they trade into this OB here and then came down here. So here also, this level between here and here will be having a kind of them gathering contrast for long and moving sluggishly. So what are we expecting? We're expecting them to trade into this particular level here, into this place here, all right, and flush down. Yes, that is what we're expecting. We want to see them trade into this level here, all right, into this place here, a little, and then flush down here. Now the question is, why must they do this before they will now find their way to go to the upside? They have to do this because they have to take away this liquidity that we have inside this place. Now a lot of persons have their stop losses here, all right. So we'll be expecting to come and take away this particular stop loss by issuing a movement to the upside as if they want to go to the upside, then issue it down and take away this liquidity. After they are done with this, they cannot find their way to the upside. That is what we're expecting from this pair, and that is what we know we're going to get from this particular pair. So that is what it is. So the next one, US30, and I'm going to 4 hours time frame. US30, we analyzed that this was going to happen in US30, but as you can see, it pushed down. But then from here, where we anticipated kind of a reversal, it came to this social key level here because of this social key level we're looking at. So they came to this level and they kind of traded into a fair value gap because they have to enter here with a very long candle, trade into this and stay flush further down. And here, where are they now? They are actually this particular place here, this particular OB, and there's no fair value gap here. All right, so I would like to see a kind of a pullback. Okay, I would like to see a pullback before they will go to the downside. I wouldn't be taking this trade until I see a pullback up to 50% or more, all right, before I will consider taking this trade. So I have to wait until I see a movement to this level. If I don't see a push to this level, of course, I'm not taking the trade until maybe I see kind of a break of market short to the upside here. All right, from here, I'll be considering to sell because this is a clearly now a downtrend. So that is what I'll be expecting from this pair. Then I think this is where we'll draw the curtain for today's analysis. Trade carefully and also know that markets will have more volume in the markets today and tomorrow. So thank you and do have a perfect trading day, Fxpg.